Hello and welcome to the Women's Financial Empowerment Protocol. I'm Shay Wesley, and today we're clearing ancestral trauma. We begin at the root, not in the bank account, not in the budget, but in the bloodline. Because before we can build generational wealth, we must clear generational weight. The silent suffering, the inherited scarcity, the buried belief that we must survive instead of thrive. Today we honor what was passed down and choose what ends with us. So go ahead, take in a nice deep breath, because this is where your financial freedom truly begins, in the sacred unraveling. Let's begin. Welcome back. Today, we're clearing ancestral trauma. Today, we enter a sacred ground, the space between what has been carried and what you are here to clear. And this is not a casual moment, but rather it is a rite of passage. And you are likely the first in your lineage to sit in this full awareness, to hold what has been handed down, not in resentment, not in blame, but in power. Because this is where the lineage shifts through you. So I want to talk about the silent transmission of trauma, and I want to speak plainly. You inherited more than eye color and traditions. You inherited survival codes. You inherited patterns. You inherited fear, scarcity, silence, and shame. And these weren't mistakes. They were the best your ancestors had to give while navigating systems built to disempower them. And still, you are here. And you are the one who chose to wake up inside the story and say, that ends with me. But we do not end the pain by fighting it. We end it by clearing it with love. And now we understand that trauma lives in the body and not just the mind. And I want you to understand that ancestral trauma is not always spoken aloud. It's inherited through nervous system responses, thoughts, through cellular memory, through behaviors that no one explained, just repeated. It can also look like shrinking away when money is discussed, feeling guilty for wanting more, or believing that rest is laziness. It looks like overgiving to prove your worth, struggling to hold on to success, and it even looks like attracting partners who mirror unhealed family wounds. So if any of this sounds familiar, I want you to also know that none of this is your fault, but it is your mission. Because you are not broken in any kind of way. You are encoded with the power to transmute. And we also understand that clearing does not mean erasing. Clearing can equal honoring. So we know that clearing ancestral trauma doesn't mean rejecting your family. It means loving them enough to set them free. Free from the loops that they didn't know how to escape or even existed for them. To free them from poverty that was never theirs to own. To free from the shame that was never meant to be generational wealth's gatekeeper. You clear so that your children's children will not have to heal what you refuse to face. And here we do it all with grace and ease. And today I want you to understand that you are a living altar. You are the sacred space. You're the fire, and you are the prayer that your great-grandmother whispered in the dark. You are the fulfillment of a dream your bloodlines couldn't articulate, but felt. And when you clear, you don't just change your life, but you free generations forward and generations back. Because time folds for the initiated, and you, my love, are the initiator. So it is today and in this moment that you are activated. And as you listen to today's meditation, I want to invite in the presence of your ancestors with you. Not just the wounded ones, but also the wise ones, the ones that got it right. I want you to call on the ones who still walk with you in spirit. Let them witness your bravery. Let them lay their burdens down at your feet like you lay yours down with God. And let the clearing begin, not from force, but from authenticity and truth. And you're the first to see it so clearly. And you are the first to say yes to this freedom. So now I want to speak over you. I want to speak these affirmations over you as if they have already been completed. I want you to soak them in and allow them to take root. I am the sacred interruption. I am the one who clears with love, not judgment. I release all inherited wounds that no longer serve my path. And I honor my ancestors by freeing them from patterns of survival. This body is the altar, and this breath is the medicine. And I am my own legacy. Now, as we move into our meditation time together, this is where you'll find a place to rest. Be sure you're not driving or operating heavy machinery, because this part of the session together is intended to cause relaxation. So now, if you're ready, I want you to take a nice, powerful, deep breath in. And when you release this breath, you're going to push it out. Push all the air out of your lungs as much as possible. And you're going to take this nice, cleansing breath in. That feels amazing. And let it all out. And allow your body to relax. For you are here to do something that no one else before you has done. You're here to break the cycle, not just for yourself, but for your bloodline, for the generations before and after you. So now as you take this next breath in, when you inhale, I'm going to ask that you intentionally exhale the weight of everything you've carried. It was never yours to hold. And this is your time. This is your moment. This is your calibration, and this is your liberation. So we're going to begin by activating awareness of your lineage. We're going to connect you to your lineage's ancestral line to initiate cellular memory. So if you haven't already, go ahead and close down your eyes. And in your mind's eye, I want you to bring your awareness now to your lineage. I want you to see them in a very long line behind you. Your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, and all the women and men who have lived through things you'll never fully know, yet have always felt. And they endured, but they survived. But survival leaves patterns. It leaves marks, wounds that whisper in your DNA. But now, in this moment, you're here to listen and to heal. And today we're going to gently uncover patterns of trauma that have been passed down. We're going to identify the inherited pain. And we're going to allow whatever surfaces to come forward now, things known to you and things unknown to you. We're going to explore what emotions or beliefs that we have around safety, money, worth, or love, and how have those things followed you through life? What patterns have repeated in your family's story? Could it have been poverty, silence, addiction, abandonment, suppression, abuse? But in this moment, there is no judgment, just awareness. And each thing that has come forward, I want you to know that they are not yours. They may have lived within you until now. Today, they are released. And it is in this moment that we release and transform all ancestral wounds that are not ours to carry. Now, as you continue to breathe gently, I want to invite you to imagine yourself standing at the edge of a river. And this river is made of light, and it is beautiful. And the current flows with the energy of healing. And behind you, your ancestors stand, watching, witnessing. And you, the brave one, you step into the water. And as you do, you feel the trauma, the inherited pain, the generational weight completely wash off your skin, your bones, and even from your blood. I want you to feel it being pulled into the river and transformed, purified, honored, and released. We are not erasing them today, but you are setting them free. And now, in its place, we are reclaiming identity, choice, and freedom from any of this ancestral trauma. Now I want to speak these words of affirmations over you. So allow them to resonate as my voice speaks. I now release the inherited trauma that is not mine to carry. I return to love, to truth, to peace, and I honor my ancestors by healing forward. I am the turning point in my family's story. Today I choose self-development. I choose to ascend. I choose sovereignty. I choose freedom. And I choose life. Today, I anchor this declaration into your mind and your body. For in this moment, you are experiencing a deep soul-level healing. So I want you to feel those golden threads of light weaving through your DNA, rewriting the code, replacing fear with faith, replacing lack with infinite provision, replacing pain with wisdom. And it is in this moment that you are restoring your lineage in real time. You are becoming the new template for generations to come. So now we allow this to expand and settle. Now I want you to take in a nice deep breath. And as you exhale this breath, I want you to feel yourself grounding in this present moment, lighter, more clear, stronger. And we know the cycle has shifted because you did this. And it's just the beginning. Today, your bloodline thanks you. Your future children thank you. And the women of the world walking with you, thank you. This is our new legacy. This is generational freedom. And this is how you lead.